Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round number 9, last round of the tournament. I was playing with the black pieces against a FIDE master from Bosnia. He is probably gonna be an international master soon. So quite a tough opponent with the black pieces in the last round, and the game started with something like this. I don't know the name of this, but yeah, his plan is basically to open the position with e4, and we will think about this critical moment here. How would you react? There are several possibilities, but see your options. Often when I would show this position to some students, they would just see one option, which is d takes e4, but we have several, so try to find one or two more options here, and we will continue with the solution. Of course, it's possible to play this, but it's very hard for black to play for something active because white has a little more space, no weaknesses and so on. Black is solid, but nothing more. Another move is you could play c5 here, and you could play c6, you could play bishop h5, because this e5 push is not that threatening, because he has not so many attackers ready to attack me on the king side. So many moves possible. I decided to play c6. He played c3, I played bishop h5, which is a useful waiting move, because sometimes the bishop is kicked anyway. Sometimes I can also force him to push the pawn. But basically it's a waiting move. White is also waiting. He cannot really hold the pressure, so he decided to push. I went here with my knight and knight f1. And now I was not entirely familiar with the plans. I just knew I should do something on the queen side. There are many plans possible in the game. I decided to play knight c7, but probably it was better to start with c5, because at this point I can take here more easily. He cannot take with the knight, and if he takes there, I can reroute my knight like this, and this is something I was kind of afraid of sometimes in the game, but it's nothing. My bishop has a stable spot, and I can later attack this d4 pawn, and black is fine. So this c5 was probably a bit more accurate. Another move the computer likes is h6 and f6. But okay, you need to be really sure about doing such stuff, because yeah, you create some weaknesses in your camp. And okay, computer is giving something like this, but as a human I would say it's very hard, because we sacrifice a pawn. Okay, maybe we try to trap the rook, but okay, it's relying on concrete stuff and it needs to work. Okay, let's go to the game. I played knight c7 first, h4, c5, and now I took. Ah, no, I didn't take. I played bishop g6 first. Why not? Yeah, preempting this g4 push, because now this pawn would drop. Would it? Probably it would drop, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Can I take this pawn, or will there be g5, trapping my bishop? It's dangerous, I think, for black, because the bishop might not get out. Okay, maybe there is no need, yeah, to take. I mean, you could consider if this works, but I was not so sure. Maybe can just unpin. My bishop is stuck. Yeah, so probably this is not an option. We can check it quickly. Yeah, this is just winning for white. So I couldn't take here, but instead I could play different moves, and my bishop is not yet trapped, or not, nor is it threatened to be trapped really, because I always have this square available. But he didn't go for it. He decided to play bishop f1, and I thought his plan is trying to trade the bishops. Now the computer would like something like this, but I was not so sure about closing the queen side if it wouldn't, yeah, reduce my own counterplay, but objectively I should have gone for it. Instead I took, and I thought, okay, if he takes with the knight now, I need to be really careful, because this knight is so stable. Where is my counterplay on this side? I really don't know exactly. and yeah, he will slowly attack me on the king side, and this is much better for white, and that's why my move order was quite inaccurate, because he could really had put a lot of pressure on me here. However, I was a bit lucky that he took with the pawn, and now I had this plan prepared. I wanted to go to c2 with something, probably with the knight, so he played a3 and I played queen c7, trying to get there, and I felt quite safe in the end games. And at this point I offered him a draw, because after the last round, which I lost in quite a disappointing manner, I did not really feel like fighting out the last game, and yeah, I thought I'm fine here, so now I'm not really worse, so I can offer this draw. And actually white is maybe slightly better, but nothing too special, and I can easily imagine that with the trade of queens I'm solving my problems in practice. So he accepted the draw, and the game was already over before it really started. Yeah, and yeah, I could learn my lesson how to play this opening better. So, very short game, no real action here, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So, thanks for watching. Um, Leave a comment if you like the series of covering my games. And yeah, if you like it, please give a like and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.